Hello everyone, wow, what an absolutely amazing performance we had in the morning session, specifically on this US dollar South African rand, which I spoke about in a little bit of detail, a little bit more detail this morning. And you'll remember from this morning's video I said please do not discount the smaller currencies such as the South African rand. And boy, did we profit from that trade this morning. I'm going to quickly run through the other currency pairs and then stand still at the US dollar South African rand a little bit longer. The British pound US dollar, not really pushing down very hard. It still has these levels to contend with. As you can see, looking at the 4-hour chart, the market came down, tested this level, has now pulled back from it, so we'll have to wait and see if the market does actually come through this level. I do believe it will, because it hasn't yet completed its move down to the outer trend line over here, but I don't think that it's going to happen this afternoon, and I'll be paying attention to it again tomorrow morning. On the Euro USD, we have finally had some movement. As you can see, we do have not an official trend line break yet, but quite a strong move through the inner upward trend line. I wouldn't take this trade simply because once it becomes a trend line break where there are two candles on this side of the trend line that no longer touch the trend line, there wouldn't be a lot of trading left before it reaches this trend line. So I would wait another day or two, 3 days, and then look at what the Euro USD has to offer. The USD Japanese yen, if you'll recall from this morning's video, I said that I would like to see it break through that level over there, which it hasn't yet done, obviously. So I'm also staying out of this currency pair for now. Looking at gold, fierce trading, as you can see, looking at the 4-hour chart. Very active trading, however, not an entry point that I'm happy with for the moment. So that one is also going to have to wait until tomorrow morning. Silver, not much excitement over there. Yes, we still do have this trend line break. It seems like the market is going back to test the back of this trend line. Again, I'll wait it out and see what happens over there. Oil, yes, I traded oil for a bit this morning, and it did extend. As you can see, it took out that level. However, when the US dollar South African rand presented such a wonderful opportunity and moved so quickly, I decided to take profit on oil and put that money into the South African rand instead. Now let's get to the USD South African rand. You'll recall from this morning's video as I referred to this very strong movement, bullish movement after this trend line break, and entered this trade round about there, and it shot right up, just kept on going, the profits kept on racking up, and I had a trailing stop following it, and right about there I would say my trailing stop was touched and my profits were banked. Very, very happy with this trade. And as you can see, it hasn't reached this trend line yet, so I do believe there's still some trading to be done. However, I would prefer to wait for it to exceed that level again before I enter this trade again. Guys, what a wonderful day in the markets today. Until tomorrow morning, keep well and trade safe.